Bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Nice, solid defensive shot. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Superb fielding. Full stretch. Certainly stopped the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Cracking shot. Over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicked it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Ooh. Nice bowling.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on 109 for 2.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, had a go at that and got all of it. A massive strike. Get out the tape measure. That could well be over 100 metres.
Nice.
Ahmed with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Some adjustments to the field.
Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit, and they've held on to it. Great cricket.
De Villiers, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. He's got their tail up.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the 11th over. The score is now 121 for 3.
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Nice.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Yes, nice bowling.
That spun a long way. Very, very lucky to miss it, if I'm being totally honest.
Yep.
Shot. Should be runs here.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Massive outside edge.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The score is now 131 for 3.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to
Nice.
come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. Everyone's gone up.
Yes, nice bowling. Yep.
Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Hey, nice.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gone. Fine catch.
Afridi, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Talat has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Hey.
Wow, that's missed a
Bowling.
lot. Went for the drive, complete miss.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Perfectly timed.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. And out. Superb bowling.
Roy coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Parnell coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
Yep.
A few moves made in the field.
Parnell straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Edge, amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing
nice
though.
Bowling.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, great shot.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
That was a huge six. It's gone over 100 metres. Wasn't in doubt the moment it hit the bat.
No. Terrible shot.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Nice bowling.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Yep.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Big appeal. This could be out.
McCullum, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Everyone's gone up.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come.
Oh, yep.
They've gone up here.
Oh, bowling.
Javed coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yep.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Gone. Great catch.
McGrath, the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
Leading edge lands safe from hands, though.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
Amir, the new batsman at the crease, right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
A nice shot.
End of the 17th.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
75 for 9.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that so hard. pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh, nice. Hey, nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the 18th over. The score is now 191 for 9.
Yeah. Go.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Hey, nice bowling.
Javed with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Outside edge and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Small outside edge and taken. Punjab get the wicket. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Here we go. First ball.
Oh, that's just too full. Khan makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
The crowd is electric right now.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to have a look at that again. What a diving catch out there in the deep. Oh, that is brilliant. Great poise.
Fahim, left-handed tail ender, taking guard. He's got their tail up.
Oh, yep.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Hey, bowling.
Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too.
Ashraf looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
Oh, nice.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Yep.
Stokes gets off the mark.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Nice bowling.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Yep.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Punch down the ground. Mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Hey. Yep.
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
End of the over.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Went for the drive. Complete miss.
Nice bowling.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
De Villiers with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit, and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one.
Talat looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Nice.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
End of the third over. The batting team are now 32 for 2.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Nicely played.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
There'll be runs here. This could be trouble. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Shot, should be runs here.
Nice bowling.
McGrath with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Really wound up for that. Ball
Yes,
seemed to
nice
come onto the bat
bowling.
quicker than he thought. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will he reply?
Out. Good catch.
Javed in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter coming in.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
No. Terrible
Nice.
shot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Asif, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Misses everything.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive. Beats
the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond.
Nice.
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Oh.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Yes, nice bowling.
Going with spin now.
The finger spinner is coming on to bowl.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Can he come back with a dot ball?
A nice shot.
Kumar, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Poor shot, really lucky.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yeah.
Chance. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Shot, should be runs here. Amir with a beautiful piece of fielding.
End of the 7th over.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Yeah.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Hey.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Hey.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Oh, nice bowling.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yep.
Good return back from the deep.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot through the gap. This could be out.
Hey. Nice.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Hey.
Bold, stunning delivery.
Gale, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. He's got their tail up.
Yep.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
End of the over.
Gale gets off the mark.
101 for 6.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1 here.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Yep.
Drilled that one away. Could be close. Picked that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Yep.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
115 for 6.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Yep.
Nicely played. Just runs one.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
De Villiers has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Oh.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon.
Yep.
Oh, nice shot. Chance.
That was a good, strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Yeah.
Super shot, that.
End of the 11th over. Punjab are now 128 for 6.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yes.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
Oh,
End of the
nice.
12th over.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Change of bowler.
Amir back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely.
Bowling.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Hey, yep.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Yep.
Cracking shot. Lent on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. No. Terrible shot.
Yes, nice bowling.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Yep.
Nicely played. This should be close. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
46 for 6.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Straight through them with the slow ball.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Misses everything.
Nice.
Threw the shot early, ball past his bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Just runs 1.
And with those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Oh, yes.
That's a confident appeal.
Parnell, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Yep.
A nice shot.
Into the 14th over.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
2 for 7. Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Asif coming back into the attack has done well so far.
Yep.
Super catch.
Miller, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Yep. No.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yes. No.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg.
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
End of the over.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Change of bowling. The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Ty coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Yes. No.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Oh, yes.
Ty with a huge appeal.
Nice bowling.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild
Nice.
shot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Yep.
This should be close.
Into the 16th over. Punjab are now on 166 for 8.
De Villiers, the spinner, coming into the attack. Asif coming back into the attack.
Coming into the attack.
Yep.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
No. Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah, yeah. No. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a boundary save for sure.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
No. Yes, nice bowling.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Yep.
End of the 17th over. Punjab are now on 173 for 8.
Roy back into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
Afridi back on now.
Is going with the spinner.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Went for the drive,
Nice.
complete miss. Nicely played. Could be close. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
That's a solid shot.
No. Nice. Yes.
Super shot, that.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
End of the 18th over. Punjab are now on 183 for 8. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Yeah. Yep. Hey.
Oh, that's a
Nice.
great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Yep.
Just 2 to win.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Nice.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Bowling. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.